What's up, adventurers? My name is Platinum Phoenix, and this is part 13 of our Fossil Fighter playthrough. Last time, we got a quest from Captain Woolbeard to go find his beard ribbon. And this time, we're gonna head to the mainland to see if we can find any clues about where it went. Alright, without any further ado, let's get this started. The door's broken. Captain Woolbeard's gonna be mad. This is what Zelda did? That's so excessive. Alright, note to self, never underestimate Zelda. But we're just gonna head back to the mainland. Grandpa, help. Grandpa, have you ever heard of a beard ribbon belonging to Woolbeard the pirate? I really want to find it. A pirate beard ribbon? Come to think of it, that sounds familiar. I remember my people found it just that washed up on shore a while back. Really? Do you have it? Not anymore, no. An acquaintance of mine really wanted it. I gave it to him. Acquaintance? Who? His name? Nick Nack. He lives in a hotel. Nick Nack? That's a funny name. He's a funny fellow. He can seem a little off-putting, but he's actually a really good person. Thank you, Grandpa. We'll be at the hotel if you need us. Phoenix, Rosie, before you leave, I wanted to ask you. Did you know that officer can learn up to 3 or 4 new? Your available skills in battles depends on how many parts you've integrated. Head, body, arms, and legs. With the sonar you got from digging, you can only detect up to parts. But you can buy fossil chip at the shop to upgrade your sonar and find more parts. As you integrate more Vivisaur parts, you also add to your arsenal. Wow, really? I guess I better start saving my money for a fossil chip. Quite right. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Anyway, I'll let Nick Nack know you're on your way. You should go see him right away. Okay, thanks, Grandpa. Phoenix, let's go to the hotel and pay Mr. Nick Nack a visit, shall we? Alright, and we're going to head over to the hotel. Alright, now at the hotel. Welcome back, Phoenix, and welcome to you, young miss. Hi, I'm Rosie Richmond. We're here to be a guest of yours, Mr. Nick Nack. Ah, this Mr. Nack has been expecting you. Take the leftmost elevator and enter Nack's room. The first door we get off. Thank you very much. Okay, so it's the first room off the left elevator. Let's go, Phoenix. Mr. Richmond works fast, apparently. He had enough time to call and tell him that we were on our way. But I believe it's this room, the first room, once we get off the elevator. How to play this? Is he French? Because he says mademoiselle and bonjour? Is he native? Or just a weird guy who likes things? The answer? Right. I think I'm gonna go with French because of the mademoiselle and But anyway, good afternoon, Mademoiselle Rosie, Monsieur Phoenix. This is me. I am Nick Nack. I heard from Monsieur Richmond about your visit and your desires. It is Warbeard's beard ribbon you want, eh? That would tickle your prancing hair? That's awful, but I'm gonna go with it. Yes? I will be more than happy to grant your request. Consider your relation to Monsieur Richmond. What? Really? That's great! Whoa now! Pull your nets, girl. There is a price to be paid. Willbeard's beard ribbon is a one-of-a-kind treasure after all. So what do we have to do to get the beard ribbon? Nick Nack is thinking. One of the three there are. Of all the things there are three that I wish for. Bring those three to me. Search, find, and bring them, and I'll give you the beard ribbon. Three things? Hey, I rested my bump trying to get that beard ribbon. My grandfather gave it to you. Since we've all agreed to my plan, the first thing I need is a molted bug shell. You want a bug shell? The only bugs I can think of on Vivisor Island are fossil bugs. Too correct. So well educated you are, Mademoiselle Rosie. Or Mademoiselle Rosie. When it comes to fossil bugs, the Dig Chieftain seems to know a lot. You should ask him. When you find it, would you kindly bring it to me? Then I'll give you your next project. Good luck, and thank you for your kind and offer of service. Oh, that voice hurts so bad. Nick Nack is sending us on a bunch of basically fetch quests. So, before we head over to Knotwood Forest to go see the Dig Chieftain, there's a few things I would recommend doing. The first is I would recommend cleaning any fossils you have from Bottoms Up Bay and the sunken ship, just so you have a completely empty fossil case. And the second thing is actually what Richmond was showing us. I would recommend going to the Fossil Guild and upgrading your sonar. I have 1500 gold, so I'm actually going to be upgrading to the Fossil 1 chip. And the reason I recommend this is because, like I said, we're being sent on a bunch of fetch quests. So it would be good to have this sonar chip in order to be able to find the arm or the next part of the Vivisor. So you can upgrade your Vivisors while we are being sent to these different places. Also, if you haven't started upgrading your tools yet, I would recommend starting now. I know I haven't said it, but I've been slowly upgrading my tools as we've been going, as you can see. I have all the monitor upgrades, plus I can no longer find non-fossil rocks. But let's go ahead and just get this chip. He sounded like he just hammered my sonar. Now we should be able to find the third fossil of Vivisor, which will help us in upcoming battles and going forward. But with that being said, I'm just going to meet over at the Dig tribe. Alright, we're back and we're just in front of the Dig tribe. We'll head on up here. Oh wow! Wait a minute! I know that voice! Remember? When we got stuck in that room on the pirate ship? Who are you? Are you trying to stop us from getting where we're going? I don't think I have a choice here, game. You're saying I'm being attacked by a dog. I assume I fight back. Good luck! Rosie, we are the same level. Apparently. And you have Vivazor. Why are you not fighting? we are... We are equivalent. Alright? Alright, so getting into this battle, you may notice that I have a new Vivazor on my team. I added Krona as the final member of my team because I wanted a Vivazor that wasn't great in every position. I wanted a Vivazor I had to think a little bit more about when using. That's a better way to put it. Because Krona has negative support effects for your own attack zone Vivazors. So when it's in the support zone, it negatively affects your side. So I usually, not usually, but I like thinking of Krona as being able to be used in basically two different ways. The first is just use it as an attack zone Vivazor. Who needs support zone or long range Vivazors, right? It's just an attack zone because it's really strong. So just put it in the attack zone, buff it up, debuff your opponents, and have it go all out and attacking. The other thing is since it's a long range Vivazor, I can put it in support zone and just have it attack from there and not care about what's in my attack zone because it's more protected in the support zone. It's presumably just as strong. Not presumably, it's long range. I don't know what I'm saying. But it's as long range, so it can be in the support zone, can attack it just as powerfully. But like you're gonna see here, it gives 20% debuffs to any attack zone Vivazor you have. We're just gonna Krona Bite this Nino. Hopefully that takes it out. Not quite. But yeah, that's the... I'm not quite sure if my ramblings there made sense. I hope they did. But that's the basic reason behind why I'm using Krona. But we're just going to Great Vortex and hopefully this takes it out. Why am I still getting just one shy of taking stuff out? Either way, it's enraged, not in range. So hopefully this misses. Miss? Yep. And Patchy can come back out so we can finish this fight. We are just going... Well, Iron Ram. The other thing is, you saw there that Patchy has 3 skills now. While I was at the Fossil Guild buying the fossil chip to get more bones, I checked the fossil rocks, and one of the fossil rocks they were selling was actually Patchy's legs. So I went ahead and I bought those and I cleaned them. So Patchy now has its 3rd skill. But let's go ahead and end this with a bite. Bite the bad dinosaur. Ooh, and a critical. It doesn't matter because Nintendo, but... Ow! Right, and the village. I forgot the word village for a second. Hey, Chief Dig-a-Dig. Good job, Rosie. I mean, we're just repeating each other what we're doing. Hi, Miss. How are you Digga doing? No? No? What is it about this place that makes me say that dig a dang word?
I have no idea. What brings you here?
We're trying to find a molted bug shell. Digga, do you know where we can find one?
I do dig a dig. Deep underground lives the fossil bug. They push fossils with their back legs and roll them. There are many fossil bugs around, but their molted shells are difficult to come by. Dig a dig. Because we use those shells as toboggan in the winter months, we learned to make the bugs molt. It requires a molting to make the fossil bug molt or shed its shell. Dig a dig.
Molting ritual?
Yes, a ritual to make the fossil bugs molt their shells. Dig a dig. On the sacred grounds in Dig a Dig Village, we vigorously shake our hips. Dig a dig.
Huh? How does shaking your hips make the bugs molt?
It is not easy. The hip shaker dance requires great passion and vigor. Dig a dig. When the fossil bugs feel the vibration, they rise to the surface and shed their shells. Dig a dig. Would you like to try it now?
Digga don't need to travel to Sacred Land?
No, because you are standing now. This is the sacred land. Dig a dig. First, I will demonstrate. Dig a dig. Shake your hips like this, but with more passion and vigor.
When the fossil bugs surface and molt for your Digga dance, or won't the fossil bugs surface and molt for your Digga dance? Why do you learn it?
My hip shaking is insufficient. Only the passionate, vigorous shaking of a young warrior will work. Dig a dig.
That's something I never wanted to say. Chieftain, why you gotta be weird? Why you gotta be the young, the passionate, and vigorous? Jesus Christ.
Now, please follow my example. Dig a dig. Now that you have seen how to shake your hips properly, let us begin the ceremony. Dig a dig.
So what is this game's obsession with hip shaking? Because we hip shaking to make the bug molt. We hip shaking, but the chieftain used hip shaking. So I guess curse Rosie and then heal Rosie. The game's just real obsessed with hip shaking, I guess. Also, hi Zelda, goodbye. we did it, Phoenix, a molted bug shell. Thanks for the Dig a Dance lesson, Chieftain. Phoenix, let's take this molted bug shell back to Knick-Knack. Alright, then off to Knick-Knack we go. Mr. Knack, we brought your molted bug shell.
Ooh, how wonderful! This molted bug shell will make a magnificent toboggan for winter month. You have done very well. Thank you, Mercy be home.
You said there were 3 things you wanted. What's next?
The next item is a sandal fossil.
I said saucil. Just shove those 2 words together real quick. Ah, funny. There's no such thing as a sandal fossil, right?
Ta-da!
What? It's a sandal fossil, but that doesn't make any sense. Things have to be around for like a long time for that to happen. How did a sandal get fossilized? Let me guess. It was like a sandal worn by a dinosaur or something.
Don't worry about the details like that. The point is that I only have the left sandal. One sandal is no good for a two-footed creature like myself. So find the other ones, please.
A sandal fossil? There are lots of established dig sites on the island, but they're all for dinosaur fossils. Oh wait, come to think of it, there was a dig site with nothing but a bunch of weird junk. It was over in Greenhorn Plain, if I remember correctly.
Good luck! Find my fossilized footwear, and you'll be a step closer to a Buccaneer's beard binder.
Alright, one thing I want to bring up while we run over the Greenhorn Plains is I just left Knotwood Forest as soon as we were done with the Dig-a-Dig Chieftain, but I recommend staying in the places that Nick Nack is sending you, just so you're able to, like I said, if you got the fossil chip for your sonar, you're able to dig up the extra fossil, look for whatever Vivosaurs you're using, and clean the fossils in between your trips. I'm just not doing that because I want to keep these episodes flowing a little bit, but I will be, I'll be making sure to go back to the dig sites after our in-between episodes in order to make sure that I get all the fossils that I'm able to get for the Vivosaurs that I'm using. But anyway, we're here at where we were scammed in the first chapter. If we can find the sandal.
You two!
How did you get out of that pirate ship? That thing was escape-proof.
Sorry, great secret. Why did you want to lock us in there anyway?
If a bug is annoying you, you basically got two options. Trap it, or squish it.
Alright, into our battle. Alright, into our battles with Snivels. He brought along a fire, water, and air type, so I brought along our water, fire, and air types. In Krona, Raptor, and Terra. I am already in a bad position. Great. Let's see here. I'm going to rotate to the U-Raptor and try to just hit it with the claw and see how much this damage does. That's not a whole ton. What I think I'm going to do, because this is just another 3v3 battle with Snivels, I think we're going to speed this battle up again, and I'll see once we have defeated him.
You'll see me again, little bucks, and I'll bring you a bigger fly swatter next time.
Alright, that was actually a harder battle than I was expecting. We got down to our last Vivosaur, which is not something you want to do very often. But anyway, this is where we were digging up all of that junk before. Just a bunch of knickknacks and stuff. Oh, I can't believe I didn't make that connection before. Knickknacks, Nick-Nack. Ugh. To think we're out here looking for knickknacks for a guy named Nick Nack. It's like some awful joke. Excuse me. Why are you laughing? What could be so funny? Oh, it's you! Hello! We met you on Woolbeard's in Wool Quarters, right? Thanks again, you probably saved our lives back there. Hey, this is sort of a long shot, but we're looking for a sandal fossil. You haven't seen one, have you? Sandal fossil? I don't know. Oh wait, do you mean this? Whoa! Yes, that's it! The right sandal that matches Nick's left one. But how? I found it, but I have no use for it. Do you want it? Wow, really? Thanks again. I'm Rosie, by the way. This is Phoenix. My name is Duna. Duna? Okay, thank you, Duna. Think nothing of it. I am grateful to you for showing me the hip shaker dance. Goodbye. The hip shaker dance? Does that mean she was there with us in Dig-a-Dig Village? Is it just me, or is something off about her? Anyway, we got the sandal fossil. Let's head back to Nick. Alright. Let's just go ahead and head back to Nick. Like I said, just make sure, if you're playing along, to go ahead and get all your fossils that you need before you head back. But, I'm just gonna head back to Nick now. Mr. Nack, we've got your sandal fossil.
Oh, how very, very wonderful. Now that I have both sandals, it's like I can have my snake and feet it too.
The hell does that mean?
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Gracias.
So, what's the last thing you want us to get for you?
Fast but not feast. I'd like dentures from a denture.
The denture shark? No way, I'm not going.
It doesn't matter to me who goes or stays, as long as someone brings me dentures from a denture shark.
Phoenix, it would mean a lot to me if you could handle this one on your own. Besides, I already know you're way better with denture sharks than I am. So, I'm just pausing right here for a second because I have written in my notes that this game made me tee-hee. Or, let me read the notes specifically. My notes specifically say... Where is it? Yeah, it specifically says this game just made me tee-hee. And I didn't know what that meant. Like, I'm not tee-heeing. Don't you wink and tee-hee at me. Just because you don't want to go see a man eat shark and try to steal its teeth.
Ah, you have experience with the denture sharks of Bottoms Up Bay already? Good, good, good. According to my sources, denture sharks take off their dentures when they go home for their shark den. So, if you can get a shark den, you should be able to find shark dentures. Easy, no? Just remember, denture sharks usually cover up their den entrances with big rocks. Be very careful and look for a rock you can break. Got all that? Good luck and try not to get eaten by sharks. Be sure to bring those lovely dentures as soon as you find them.
Alright, I'm just gonna meet you at Bottoms Up Bay and we'll find where denture shark dens are. And we're back to Bottoms Up Bay, where sharks are here. Something I didn't bring up earlier. Why denture sharks? I never understood. Ah, goddamn. I never understood why these sharks had to have dentures. Like, God, why can't I? I'm going to the other way. I'm so bad at this. Where are they? Ah! I'm running. Here, let me try one more time. We're just gonna try to cut right through the middle. Okay, we're almost there. All we have to do is sleep fast. And for some reason, this right here, they just give up. There was a shark 2 feet away from me, and it's just like, nah, I don't want it anymore. But I believe, it's this first rock that I broke the first time we were here. I believe this is the one we need to go into. And hello, are there any denture sharks in here? Hello, denture sharks. Oh, it's a red denture shark. How did it dig a hole? And also, why are the teeth like the size of my head? How big are these sharks' mouths? Alright, we gotta clean off the rod and get these dentures looking their brightest. So this is just the same thing as like the key fossil from the Dig-A-Dig-A-Mid or McJunkers. Just gotta be a little bit careful cleaning off these because they have to be. Because Nick Nack doesn't accept anything but the best. Nothing but the best for Nick Nack. But we're just gonna get these cleaned up real quick. And there we go. Perfect 100%. Because anything less, you fail. But we got the shark denture. And now we're just gonna head back to Nick Nack. And hopefully, since this is the third one, he gives us the beard ribbon. Alright, back at the hotel. We're just gonna head over to the elevator to go to Nick Nack. I see. Ah, how kind of you to retrieve the shark dentures I wanted. I'll take them now. Excuse me, miss, but you're blocking the elevator. Other guests need to use it. Will you wait in the lobby? Do you know who you're talking? I'm not leaving until this little hooligan gives me my property. Time for a decision, kid. You can hand over the dentures, or I can take them from you. Battle or run away. You can't run away. Your objective is through this elevator. Brave of you. Dumb, but brave. Alright, starting off this battle with Vivier. He has 2 Earth-type Vivitors and a Water-type Vivitor. So we are bringing the U-Raptor, Fire-type, and then my 2 Air-type Vivitors, being Spinax and Petra. Not Petra, Terra. Terra. I keep saying Petra, and it's always wrong. But something I wanted to talk about is the denture sharks in Bottoms Up Bay. Because I was caught by them 4 times and not eaten. I can assume that they're man-eating, but since they're known as man-eating sharks, why is it sanctioned off and allowed for children to go there? I want to point out, children weren't allowed to go talk to the Dig-a-Dig tribe at all. Like, there was a block there. But they're perfectly fine with giving children a headset to put on, like the mask and snorkel and stuff, to put on, send them to the bay where there are man-eating sharks that are trying to kill them. That's perfectly fine. Why do we need to worry about the man-eating sharks? But anyway, I think we're just gonna speed up the rest of this battle, kind of like how we did with the Snivels battle. So I'll see you once we are finished with this battle. You won't get this lucky again, kid. Alright, bye, Vivian. Something else I noticed when I ran out earlier. Oh, he's not here anymore. Interesting. Is that Samonaro? Are you Samonaro? No, title. Oh. He lets you change your name. No, I don't want to change my name, thank you, title. I saw Holton here earlier when I ran out, but I guess he left. So we're just gonna run back up and talk to Nick Nack again. You made it back, Fee. I'm so relieved. Did you get the shark dentry? You did it! I knew you would, Phoenix. You're amazing. I mean, good work.
Ooh, my final treasure! Oh, wonderful! And not a single rotten tooth? These will be perfect for cracking open even the hardest nuts. Thank you, mercy become, gracias, donkey shakes. I'm amazed, Monsieur Phoenix. Truly a herd in your band is worth a few in the few to bush.
Again, what the hell does that mean?
As promised, you take this beard ribbon.
We got the beard ribbon.
I forgot to mention, there was a group of 3 odd-looking folks that also wanted the beard ribbon. I made the same deal with them that I did with you, Monsieur Phoenix, but you were obviously more capable.
So that's why they're trying. That's why they've been trying to get in our way. They wanted the same 3 crazy things.
Well, who wouldn't want a molted bug shell, sandal fossil, and shark dentures? But now I have them all, and my dream will finally come true. Riding an exotic toboggan while wearing stone sandals and eating very hard walnut. Ah. Well, I have preparations to make. I'll see you two later.
Okay, Phoenix, let's take the beard ribbon to Captain Woolbeard. Alright, that sounds like a plan. But I think this is gonna be the end of this episode. So, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to tell me how awesome my Nick Nack voice is. But until next time, happy adventuring.